The Horror Review. Christmas Evil. Just the facts. Christmas Evil is the name of an American horror film that was released in cinemas in the United States on the 7th of November 1980. The film was written and directed by Lewis Jackson, who also directed the films The Deviates and The Transformation, a sandwich of nightmares. Plot. Harry Stadling is a sad and lonely man obsessed with Christmas and Santa Claus and who lives for the holidays. But a series of events begin to push Harry over the edge, and his obsession twists into anger-fueled insanity and murderous rage. Cast. Christmas Evil stars Brandon Maggott in the lead role of Harry Stadling, Maggott being an American actor, author, and painter who also appeared in films such as Dressed to Kill and The World According to Garp. Playing Harry's increasingly concerned brother Philip is Jeffrey DeMunn, a recognizable character actor in such films as The Hitchers, the 80s remake of The Blob, The Green Mile and the X-Files movie, and the TV series The Walking Dead. Diane Hull, who plays Philip's wife Jackie, is an American actress who worked in the industry from the 60s through to the 90s, appearing in the likes of The Arrangement, The Fifth Floor, and The Onion Field. Trivia. The working title for the film was simply Santa. The film was released on video in 2000 in 4.3 aspect ratio by Troma, featuring material not seen in the cinema version, and re-released by Synapse Films in a special edition in widescreen format in 2006. Christmas Evil was released on Blu-ray in 2014 by Vinegar Syndrome with a brand new 4K restoration. Reaction. Christmas Evil was one of the films to fall afoul of the UK's notorious video nasty moral panic obsession in the early 80s. Despite this, the film gained some favourable critical reception in the US at the time of release, with Time Out calling it bizarre, fascinating and thoughtful, and praise also being given to the empathetic performance of Brandon Maggott. The film has gained a cult following and is known to be a favourite of cult director John Waters. What I think. This 1980 horror movie is as peculiar as it gets. In fact, even describing it as a horror movie is not necessarily a completely accurate assessment. Despite some violence and horror elements, you certainly can't call it a slasher horror, as it deviates completely from that, and in many ways is more of a psychological thriller detailing one man's mental collapse. We follow the central character all the way through, from his initially seemingly harmless obsession through to his descent into madness and violence, right through to the completely what the fuck ending that has to be seen to be gawped at in complete disbelief. I'm never quite sure what I think of Christmas Evil, to be honest. It certainly isn't bad, but I'm never entirely sure whether I can really call it good either. It is, however, oddly watchable in a sort of I've no idea where this is going kind of way. I give Christmas Evil a hypnotically fascinating B-.